What's up, baby? Your art addict Yokoshima's in the house. Today we're making these simple, adorable keychains. That's me trying to look cool, failing terribly at it. Anyways, so these adorable keychains, how do I do it? Let me show you. By the way, when you flip these, you can find another kind of pattern, but this is the exciting part of it. It's a surprise to whomever you're gonna gift this to. Strange and random to me, and art equals excellency. By the way, this had been a very secret little project of mine I've been working on in the background, but I've been quiet about it because I've been too busy to actually work on them or make a video about them. Anyways, they're very a limited edition at this moment, so you can go get one of these from my website. The reason I didn't want to sell this on my website is because I was planning to busk, basically to sell them in person. But because my plans had changed regarding busking, I'm gonna sell them on my website. So first things first, let's put these away to make space and bring to the spotlight this little wooden chip keychain thing. I bought these ready-made from my craft store nearby, so definitely you can find your own or sort of similar ones online with a click of your finger. Next things next. Yes, I just made up this phrase because it's nice. So next things next, we have got the colors. I use your average quality markers. The brand I'm using is from Born to Create, because I was born to create like everywhere else, like you. Yes, humans were born to create things. Anyway, I like this because they have two different heads, the thick head and the thinner head. This is to fill in smaller or bigger areas. And as always, I sought help from my Patreon members. At the moment, I have one member, of whom I am super proud, so I asked her for random colors of choice. But also because this person I call our color guru, because whenever I had questions about picking colors, she's the one that I always go to. Not because I have no taste in colors, but because I can't decide. By the way, she doesn't know what I'm up to. But if you were a member, that could have been you, baby. So do join the Starlight Starship on my Patreon. So next time this could be you. Anyways, so what she decided initially was blue, purple, green, yellow, and white. And then I was like, hell yeah. And then just a minute later, I came back, was like, excuse-moi, I realized I do not have a white marker. I tried to use a corrector, but the corrector I have is so old and so dry that it was too flaky. It's just powder and was useless. So I asked her to replace the white color for me. And so she decided orange. And I lined up two different shades of each color like soldiers, just to make it more comfortable for me to choose or pick what color that I can work with. So I was trying to be crafty. Please do not judge me. I've been very tired and busy. This is sped up, by the way. Now see, this is what I meant by two different heads. This thin one can only cover smaller areas, so I chose the thicker head to speed up the process. And speaking of speeding up the process, listen to how ASMR this is. Such an eargasm. It sounds like when a little moth is trapped and fluttering its wings. Anyway, flip it around, baby. You can do whatever the hell you want. I was just trying to be very creative with the other colors. So what I wanted to do is one side to make it simple and the other side make it a little more complex. At least that's my style. That's what I like to do. I find it very kind of eye-pleasing. But like with the majority of my art projects, I changed my mind later and did some changes. Anyway, how are you? How's life? How's mom? How's dad? How's pet? How's maid? How's everybody? How's your neighbor? How's the tree beside your car? I really do genuinely love you and hear your stories, so do leave a comment, even if it's just saying yay, or saying beep beep, or saying whatever you want to say. Just makes me happy, pulls a smile on my face, and it always makes these videos worthwhile because it pushes the algorithm. And let me start to always remind you, I've been working so hard. Anyway, so I flipped it around because I felt like the other side felt very plain and lame and bland, like there's no taste in it. Yes, I can't taste color, what you gonna do about it? So I just decided to make it a little bit less boring. I just gave it a little more personality, basically. And that's it, bitches. I don't know why it kind of reminds me of Australian Aboriginal art because they use these circles a lot. Or maybe because I've been obsessed with this coloring book of some kind of relaxation of sort. Look at that. Circles everywhere. So it's just right now it's printed in my head by a Australian Aboriginal artist. Anyway, so these are these. Look how pretty and adorable. These are so easy to make. Literally, you can do it to the kids. It's very little beautiful activity. Also good for your brain and very relaxing. And you can literally gift anybody this, even your dog, to put it on the collar. I literally gifted for free to my landlord because I've been struggling with rent and he had been very patient man. So I gave it to him and he really made him smile. And he was like, oh, I'm gonna put it in my keychain. So that's that. Anyways, as you can see, it makes a very interesting keychain, such a conversation starter. people would love it. So yeah, do something that's like made by hand. It can be very, very precious to somebody else. And you know what can also be precious to somebody else is me. You can please buy something from my website or get these keychains because rent keeps increasing and I need your help. Thank you. Or just join my Patreon, honestly, just to support me financially. Thank you. Here is a special behind the scenes for you. But yeah, the struggle. I have to push it in. You see how hard it is, man? This is my struggle with every fucking keychain. Wait, let me try one last time to show you. My nails are hurting. There you go. You can do it. Come on, I believe in you. Get in, get in, get in, get in. See how hard it is. It takes ages. And in the end, there's all those particles that I have to clean. And like, they are very warm right now. That's how hard it is. I'm gonna actually explain more in depth in the next episode of Dream Speedrun on why exactly it was very hard to put them in. But, done. Look how pretty these are. These are limited edition, obviously. I only have 7 of these, so get yours before gone. Also, don't forget Pip Pip keychain. Look at him. He's like, take it, I love you. Literally says I love you on it. There's a little bell as well. This adorable makes noise when you are flipping your keys or something. It's very relaxing. Put a smile on your face. This is made by hand from scratch. Also, look at the glitter. It's so glittery, sparkly. And look at Pip Pip. He's like, please take me home. And look how funny looking he is. He's adorable. Also, check out my fashion brand Sandstorm. I make pretty shenanigans such as this. They're very unique, and you can read the saga or the story behind my fashion business on the link down below. See you in the next video. Or even better, Patreon. Stay creative. I'm also selling these kind of butterflies very soon, so keep an eye on me.